Hi guys, I wanted to take a couple of seconds. I showed you the washer in my last video, and then I got to thinking there are some other products that I really love, and I never have reviewed them on my channel, and I apologize for the angle. This is kind of the best that I can do with what I got to work with. So I kind of look like disproportionate. This part of me is bigger than my head, but not quite how this camera is making it look. But I wanted to show you a few things that I use in our day-to-day life. Maybe they can help you. Maybe you already know about them. I'm going to step back because I keep getting a shot of underneath my neck, and ain't nobody wants to see all this. It's the joys of being 53 years old. I keep saying for some strange reason, and that's just, I don't know. But what I wanted to show you first and foremost, and just a few things that I have purchased from Amazon that have made my life a lot better. And you'll see me kind of shift things around. My kitchen is not big enough I don't have as much counter space as I would like to have. I'm not complaining, I'm blessed. I'm just telling you the truth. There's not as much space as I hope to one day have when and if we ever make it to the farm. And days like today, I'm discouraged today, so that's why I'm saying when. It's mostly an if, because that's my goal. Behind me, you see crap on the refrigerator. It's mostly vitamins and stuff for the little man that we keep out of his reach. It is what it is. On my counter, this is, guys, now, when you come after MLMs, let me just tell you something. There are a lot of them that I don't agree with, and I'll do a video about that because I have some things to say about a certain one. However, Tupperware, I have things that were made by Tupperware that I have had for years and years and years. There are things I have, they're in the pantry. I have canisters that belong to my mother that she had for years and years and years when I was growing up. So to totally diss an MLM completely and lump them all together, I cannot do that because they do make some wonderful products. This is just simply I want to say quart, but I think it's a half gallon. Measurements are not something I'm good at. I'll tell you straight up. That's why I own 50,000, and I'm not even joking with that number. I have several measuring cups, sets of measuring cups, and measuring spoons. If you want to make this girl happy, send me measuring cups and measuring spoons that the measurements won't come off after washing. That just tickles me pink. This is multi-purpose in my world. I use this all day long. I don't know if you can even get, you can probably get this size, but not this color. It's a liter, I think. I'm pouring water out the bottom. 2.1 liters, I believe it says. I can't read the writing on the bottom, I'm sorry. I use this all day long. It's multi-purpose. I use it when I make my husband's coffee. It's so convenient because it's exactly, when I fill it up, it's exactly, well, duh, it's 12 cups. It's exactly what will make 12 cups of coffee in his coffee maker. So, yeah, I think it's 8 cups measure-wise, but it will fill up his reservoir for 12 cups of coffee. I use it to fill up my dog's water dishes. Don't touch it together because that's gross. I use it to water my plants. It's constantly, it's in use so much that it just kind of sits right there on my sink. It doesn't have another home because it's used so much. So I wanted to throw that out there because I know that a lot of MLMs these days are getting a bad name, and there are some that are not. Tupperware is one. Their products are just phenomenal. quality, and that's just that. Now, we'll move forward. I don't have as much Tupperware as I once did. I sold Tupperware for a while, and I had a lot of Tupperware. As my household needs changed, I got rid of a lot of stuff that I didn't use. And as you can see back there, there are some canisters. I'm trying to find the lids too, because I do need to use them. Now, as you know, and we'll do a video about this a little bit later, I do grow microgreens. It's a way that I keep fresh greens in my house year round. I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that I'm learning to do, because since it's become winter time and we have hot air or dry heat, I've noticed I had to throw out a tray of microgreens. I've noticed that watering them is just not enough. I thought that the cat had laid in one tray, but then I got to thinking, I'm from Kentucky, can you tell? I started thinking about it, and excuse me, the humidity level in my house, in the kitchen, is not what it was a few weeks ago before we turned the heat on. So I'm keeping the humidity domes on them longer, and I'm also going to use my oven warmer to kind of put some moisture back in the air. So that will help with the microgreens. But I wanted to show you just a couple of things, and we'll do this a little bit further on another video. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I use. I hauled these, and to be honest with you, everything else that I've used of this brand, I wouldn't give you a plug nickel for. If you like them, great. Okay? For me, I've used Rada brand or other brands because both, my parents were involved in culinary stuff, and I've just used better, higher quality brands. So for me, the Tasty brand just didn't work, except for these. As these help me harvest microgreens amazingly well. So that being said, when we cut the greens, one day I'll do a video actually harvesting them. Might be tomorrow, because I harvested part of them, just enough to make our smoothie with this morning. But after I harvest them, I use this little red Tupperware bowl. Again, I've had this bowl for years and years and years and years and years and years. It has made the cut on many different cleanouts. But I fill it up with cold water, let my greens sit in there for a while. After they soak for a bit, apologies. Again, too much stuff, not enough space. I ordered this from Amazon. There's probably a better one. And if I ever get to the level of where I sell microgreens or anything like that, I will get a commercial one. Let me step back here, because I put this back here out of the way this morning because I forgot. But this is basically my grandson's food. Okay, please sit at the table. This is made by Cuisinart, which is a brand that I like, and I may have said it incorrectly. Cuisinart is how I pronounce it. It is a salad spinner. You basically have the gist of it, except for with microgreens. I pour them out of that, let them sit in this for a few minutes before I spin them, so that as much drains off as possible. Then we put them in here, we close this, and this has a spout for them to pour out, which I like. But You know, we take a turn. I can do it. Ian can do it. We take turns spinning them out. And then, or normally, I don't really refrigerate. I refrigerate a small portion of our greens. Please stop, son. Please stop. Normally, thank you. Normally, whenever I do this, I may refrigerate some of them. Ordinarily, they just go straight into the NutriBullet for our smoothies. Sometimes I keep them out because I use them in my eggs. But anyway, that's just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you on this video. A couple of reviews. I think this is a wonderful product. Do I recommend that you buy one? Yes. If you do microgreens, if you do a lot of salad greens that you're actually, for me, I pull them from my garden. So if you're pulling them from your garden and you want to clean them and clean them thoroughly, I recommend this strongly. Okay, so we're going to, I'm trying to make me look more human, but we're going to end this right now. And thank you oh so much for stopping by. I am the mayor's daughter. I do apologize for having to raise my voice to little man. I don't like to do that, but sometimes I have to get his attention. It is what it is. Those of you that raise little people understand that.
I want to play Boom
But overall, he's a wonderful boy, so I love having him. And yeah, I don't like having to scold him. So anyway, I am the mayor's daughter from Remnant Urban Homestead. Gonna come at you with a few more reviews. Have a great day. I'll see you. Bye.